Hello everyone, this is Aparna Bhatt and welcome to our YouTube channel Abhijna Legal Maths. This YouTube channel is dedicated entirely for those students who would want to listen to the lectures in English, law lectures in English. So this channel is completely dedicated to such enthusiasts basically from South India or eastern part of India where they are not able to follow Hindi or they are able to follow English also. So other state students also they can follow who can English. So recently we have seen that there is a new notification, new circular released by the Bar Council of India which recommends the minimum stipend to be given to the junior advocates, and that amount is rupees 20,000. So that's actually surprising factor, because we see that in rural areas or in most of the trial courts or district courts or most of the advocates, junior advocates, they are receiving a very minimal amount of stipend, which is very difficult for them to sustain. Okay, even we could see that recently even the Chief Justice of India, he had also recognized the need for the basic pay for the junior advocates. So let's see the circular, what does it state. So on 15th October 2024, Bar Council of India has issued circular to all the bar councils, to all the state bar councils and to all the bar associations. It says that, okay, it has recommended certain stipend, minimum stipend for junior advocates who are assisting senior advocates or advocates or law firms. So it has prescribed certain minimum amount. It has classified two areas, that is urban areas and another is rural areas. So for urban areas it has prescribed rupees 20,000 per month, and for rural areas it has prescribed rupees 15,000 per month. Okay. And this amount needs to be given to the junior advocates for the period of 3 years, at least 3 years from the date of the engagement of the advocate, that needs to be given. Okay. But see, there is like everyone or all advocates earning capacity is not the same. They are having different cases, some are having corporate cases, some are having very like in rural they may not be having sufficient number of cases at all. So that's why as the earning capacity or the earning potential of the senior advocates is not the same throughout the India. That's why this guideline is not mandatory. So that's why specifically they have stated that these given these disparities, the implementation of this guideline cannot be made mandatory across the board. But still they should comply, they are encouraged, it's a directive in nature, they are encouraged to follow these kind of guidelines. Okay, senior advocates or law firms, whoever is engaging the junior advocates, they should at least try to give a proper financial support to the junior advocates, rather than like completely ignoring the interest of the junior advocate. This cannot be done, right? So this is one such guideline which you can see, and not only the financial support, the senior advocates or law firms, they should also provide proper mentorship. Mentorship also includes like how to participate in court proceeding, guiding on legal research, drafting and case strategies, supporting their professional growth or whatever skills they require for developing their advocate profession, that also needs to be provided apart from the financial support. Okay. So that importance has been necessitated and it has been emphasized through this BCI circular, and not only that, proper engagement letter, proper appointment letter should be issued to the junior advocates, and there all the proper terms and conditions regarding stipend, the duration of the engagement and like what all mentorship is provided, everything needs to be given to them. Okay. And apart from that, they must also maintain proper records of stipend, like how many advocates they have engaged. So regarding this, the annual report also should be submitted to the bar council, to their respective state bar council. So here we can see that the bar council is trying to maintain a proper balance between the financial support of the junior advocates and also considering the disparities in the earning potential of the senior advocates. It has also it wanted to keep it a balanced approach. That's why these guidelines have not been made mandatory, but it encourages the senior advocates, law firms to stick to these guidelines. And if there are any complaints regarding this, okay, if the junior advocates are having certain kind of grievances regarding stipulated stipend or any other engagement related grievances, they may file a complaint with their state bar council, and it will address the issues, okay. But it should be genuine financial constraint, not like if the senior advocate is having genuine financial constraint, then it can be relaxed. So, this is not the means to harass the senior advocates. If they are having genuine problem, then definitely they will be action will not be taken against them. But in spite of having all the resources, they are not properly treating the junior advocates, then the junior advocates may complain to the senior advocates and complaint against the senior advocates in the state bar council, where they will set up a committee, they will monitor, they will take action. If the junior advocate's claim is genuine, they will take action against the state bar council as well. They will take action against the senior advocate as well. Okay. So, this was all about some of the important guidelines, directive guidelines which have not been made mandated. So, the importance they have stressed in the last. So, you can see the balanced approach, to nurture a balanced approach, encouraging financial support, and within the legal profession these things are given. Okay. So, this was issued in line with the direction of the Honorable High Court of Delhi order, as per the Delhi High Court order. So, this was all about Bar Council of India circular regarding recommendation of minimum stipend towards junior advocates, which could be either 20,000 or 15,000 depending upon the urban or rural areas where they live. Okay. Yes. So, if you are interested, if you like this video, definitely like, comment, share and subscribe. And also we are having an app, that is Abhijna Law Series app in Google Play Store. You can download and you can find different Kannada courses as of now, but very soon we will be upgrading to English lectures as well. So, if you are interested to listen to the English lectures regarding various courses for Judiciary All India Bar Examination, definitely you can download and you can get updates from our app. So, this was all about our today's class. So, thank you, take care, bye bye, and do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Namaste.